Allahumma barik wa salli wa sallim nahmadu wa nusalli ala rasulil karim amma ba'. Continuation from yesterday's hadith when Mu'az radiyallahu an requested Nabi SAW to tell him about some virtue which would save him from Jahannam and get him to Jannah. He said, you have asked for a very big thing, but it is actually an easy one provided Allah Ta'ala makes it easy. It is to worship Allah Jalla Shanuhu sincerely, not to attribute co-partners to Him, to establish salah and to pay zakat, to observe fasting during Ramadan and to perform Hajj or Baitullah. After that, Rasulullah SAW said, shall I guide you to the gateways of eternal bliss? Their fasting is a shield against shaitan onslaught. Sadaqah destroys sins just as water extinguishes fire, and salat at midnight has similar effects on sin. Nabi SAW then recited the ayah. He said, then shall I guide you to the head, the pillar and the height of Islam. The head of Islam which without nothing has any value is the head of Islam without which nothing has any, the head is Islam without which nothing has any value. Its pillar is salah. Just as no building can stand without pillars, Islam cannot exist without salah. The height is jihad. Islam reaches the height of perfection through jihad. He then said, shall I not tell you the root of all things, which is the foundation of that? Here, Nabi SAW took hold of his tongue and said, restrain this. I asked Rasulullah SAW, shall we really be punished for what we talk about? He replied somewhat angrily, I am surprised at you, Mu'az. It is not the tongue alone which will cause people to be dragged into and thrown into Jahannam headlong, Mishkat. The deduction is that we utter with our tongues, moving like a pair of scissors, goes into our book of deeds and will be weighed on the day of Qiyamah. All the absurd and the prohibited things we talk about will be instrumental in taking us to Jahannam. Auzubillahi min zalik. Another hadith says that many a person says a word which wins Allah's pleasure for him without himself knowing its importance. Allah Jalla Shanuhu raises his rank in Jannah. On the other hand, a person says something which is considered trifling, but it causes Allah's displeasure, and for it he will be thrown into Jahannam. Another narration says that he will be thrown as far away into Jahannam as the east is from the west. Another hadith quotes Rasulullah SAW as saying that if a person undertakes not to misuse two things, first the thing between his two jaws, yani tongue, and second thing between his two legs, private parts, he, Nabi SAW, will guarantee his entry into Jannah. Another hadith said the majority of people will go to Jahannam due to misuse of these two things. A hadith says that a person utters something in fun to make people laugh, which in fact becomes a misfortune for him, and he is thrown into Jahannam far away up to the distance between the heaven and the earth. Auzubillahi min zalik. May Allah give us tawfiq to put all this into practice and convey to others. Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma bihamdika, asyhadu an la anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamul mursalin. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Taqabbalallah.